Howdy y'all, it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am back with day 7 of Christy's Beautiful Life. And today's sketch comes from Liz Fry, and I did take some liberties and I changed the sizes of my photos. And but other than that, I'm going to stick to it pretty closely. So I'm also combining this with How to Kill a Kit with Style. And I am working my way through this October gratitude journaling. I got this for free on a Facebook page called Ordinary and Happy. I also have these pinned in my Facebook group, which is linked below. And so today I am going to be doing family memories you're grateful to have made. I have not been doing these in any order. I'm just jumping around to whatever inspires me for the day. And I pulled 3 sheets, I think 3 sheets of paper from this. Maybe it was 2. But this is that Rose Faith Meadow. Y'all know I bought this just for this paper with the hexagons on it. And I think I only have 1 sheet of it left. But look how pretty. Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. But I did fussy cut all of these out to use. And then I have this paper I'm going to use. So I did use some punches. I used some of this navy cardstock. I cut my title in it. I used my punches to create me a little border, like it showed on the sketch. I am going to use this stencil and put some color down. I'm going to use this Chip Sapphire. Like I said, I did use this little scallop circle and this punch to punch out a few things. And then I have Chip Sapphire Distress Oxide. And I have this. I don't know if I'm going to use any of these. I might to use as like enamel dot type things. But I have my hexagons and I have my little punched pieces. I have my title, and then I have some of these butterflies, and these are from Dollar Tree. These are like Dollar Tree packaging type things. Trying to reposition my light so it'll look a little bit better because it looks really dark. Okay, and then I have my photos. So I'm doing family photos today. And then here's this one. These are just random ones. Some of my favorite ones from throughout the years. And actually all of these are different years. Except for, I think these were took the same day. But that's the photos I'm going to use. And then I have my journaling here, which I printed on vellum. Now I have been using ChatGPT to journal this month. I pretty much put all my thoughts in, and then it writes it in a better way for me, because y'all know sometimes I get turned around on words or I say stuff crazy, which I think is just the southern in me, but I don't always use proper English. So ChatGPT has been awesome, and it puts it into words perfectly for me. So don't think I'm like this awesome writer, because I'm really not. I just utilize the tools available. So my journaling says, looking back through my family photos over the years fills my heart with so much gratitude. Each picture captures a little moment in time, a memory I'll cherish forever. I've never regretted showing up, being present, and watching my kids grow, and now getting to see my grandgirls is such a blessing. I've always tried to take at least one family photo each year, though it's gotten harder now that my kids have their own families and busy lives. Taking a family photo is never easy, and every year they act like it's the first time we've done it, but somehow we always make it happen. Through all the chaos, laughter, and love, I'm so thankful for my amazing children. It hasn't always been easy, but it's been my greatest joy and honor to raise them. Loved you first, love you still, always have, always will. And then I put 2025 on there. So, I'm going to start out by stenciling. And if you've been watching, you know I've been loving the sewing machine. So I may end up stitching after I get this part on. But I will let you guys watch, and I'll speed it up. Okay, so there's that part done. So I'm going to run this through the sewing machine and just sew probably here and here, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm stenciled, I'm sewed. It went a little wild. I don't know what the problem is with my sewing machine, but I'm sure it's user error. But I was like, oh well, gives it a little character. So, I think it's just because my paper's so thick and I don't have something right. And I'm not an expert at using sewing machines, because I haven't had one long and I actually didn't use it a lot. So, I don't know what the issue is. But I'm going to add my photos on. And my journaling, I think I'm going to have to dig me out probably some brads, because I'm not going to try to sew again to get it sewed on, because it is being a pain in the butt. I have had to rethread just to sew a basic line like 10 times. So, let's see here. I did a different arrangement of photos just because of the sizes mine was, because I didn't use perfectly square photos. But I did use 3x4 photos, and then I matted them. And this one's just a plain old 4x6. So that's what I love about sketches the most, I think, is the fact that you can just change them up and use them how you need to. I think it's funny that all of these over here are from the sunflower fields, but every single one of them is from a different year. So this one's this year. I want to say this one was 2 or 3 years ago, and this one was last year's. And these are from a spring session, and these are from a summer session a long time ago. And apparently we really like gray and blue and yellow for photos. Well, we did do purple last year, so, which was different. We did purple and gray last year, so. Anyways, let's see here. I have my journaling, and it's going to go down here. So, like I said, I'll probably get some brads and just poke a hole, some little mini brads, and hold that on so there won't be tape lines and stuff. And then I have my little hexagons. That's the word. My brain's not working. I'm like, what is it? That I'm just going to add on. So I just wanted to add a little something extra, and y'all know I really, really love these hexagons a lot. So I wanted to work them in. Let me get some foam tape. I am going to pop some of them up just to give it that little bit of extra added dimension. Alright, so those are added on. I'm going to put my title on. I have my little punched out pieces. Just going to add them up here. And then I'm going to do 3 of them over here. And then last but not least, I have my little butterflies that I wanted to add. So I always like to bend them up where they're 3D. Of course, they won't stay that way whenever you get them in an album. They'll get smushed down some. But I like having the dimension to look at when I first do them. And if you want them to be able to stay up, you can always add just another little piece of foam tape on the wings on each side, and that will help them stay more 3D-ish once you put them in your page protector into your album. I know lots of people, though, don't like bumpy embellishments, but I do. I love them. I'm going to put this here. And then, like I said, I'm going to put that down. And then I have these little things. I'm wondering if I should just add a few here and there of these little hearts and the dots. Maybe I'll just add a few here and there to kind of maybe use some more of the kind of the ones that are more color matching. Kind of use them like enamel dots. I think I'm going to do a few over here. Because like I said, otherwise chances are I probably would not actually use up these little bitty tiny dots and stuff. There's a blue one. And here's another blue one. I have them in 3 places, but I feel like this one up here is left out. So I'm going to put one up here. I'll just put a heart. Okay. And then I'll pop my hose and in this with my crocodile, and we'll put my brads in, and I think that is going to do it for the layout. It turned out really pretty. Just a reminder of the sketch. Here's what the sketch looked like. So I think I did a good job translating. Alright, so go and check out everyone else's playing along with 30 days of sketches, like I said, and how to kill a kit with style. And if you're interested in those journaling prompts, you can find them on my Facebook group. They are pinned in the featured section. And I hope that this inspired you guys and that you will record your own stories. So, until next time, bye y'all.